All right, hi again. I'm going to now walk you through the week 1 checklist for Inner-gize 2016. There's quite a bit of overlap from that preparation checklist, but I'm going to go into a little more depth this time on some of the items. The first thing I want you to make sure and do is print off this energy map that I created for you. And I recommend doing this 2 or 3 days in a row because you might have a weird day and want to see more what the pattern is rather than just what one day looks like. So what you're going to do, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to make sure that it's clear. What you're going to do is kind of plot points throughout the day. And I did every 2 hours. If you felt like you wanted to put a point every hour, you can just, guess at halfway between the 2 times and put a dot there too. Or if you miss one and you need to do that to make up for it, great, no big deal. So basically the idea is that throughout the day, you kind of keep this with you and you note what your energy level is at that time. So I did a scale on the side. So 0 would be asleep, 1 would be very drowsy, like you are having trouble staying awake or you're really mentally fuzzy, not thinking straight, or having trouble like remembering, that kind of thing. 2 would be you're dragging, you feel kind of heavy, but you're not like falling asleep. 3 would be you're calm, but you would prefer something sedentary. It's easier in these moments to like check your email or work on something that's more easy and less engaging for you to work on. At a 4, you're clear thinking and you have energy for the task at hand. And then at a 5, you're feeling really peppy and energetic. This would be your highest energy level. So you plot those and then kind of draw the curve to see what your curve of the day looks like. And hopefully over a couple of days, you're going to be identifying when those dips are. And maybe you'll even notice something weird, like I have so much energy right before bed, or something that shows that your circadian rhythm is off. And if it is off like that, you found a great clue into what is draining your energy. So don't get discouraged about it. We can work on that and help you to get your circadian rhythm back in a good way. But it's a great clue and a great thing to look into and discover. Plus, this energy map is going to help you know what times of day you really need some supplemental support to help your body start finding its way back to that classic circadian rhythm. Okay? The next thing is to do your energy support session with me. That's really important for me to hear from you so that I can make sure that my recommendations and what I'm sending out fit you and this group, and that I'm not just doing overkill, telling you things you already know, or telling you things that don't really work for your situation. So this is really important. I've sent you some times, so please get back to me on that as soon as you can. If you haven't watched the webinar, What's Draining Your Energy, I've given you the link to that. I think most of you have. And all of you have introduced yourself on the Facebook page. So great. That's good. I feel like everyone is participating well. So the next part I'm going to walk through for you are these supplements. In the last video, I gave you the why of them. So if you have questions about that, go back to that video or send me an email. But in this video, I'm just going to tell you the how you use them. So spirulina powder, you can get it in, I should have brought that in, that would have been smart. But it comes in just a jar with a screw top lid, and it's you just dip out this green powder, and let me tell you what, it can stain things. So be really aware of that as you use it. I have used it for, instead of green food dye, for my kids on their birthday cakes. So it's a really good dye, and it also has lots of protein. And so start with like a half a teaspoon in your smoothie in the morning and build up by a half a teaspoon until you get to 2 to 3 teaspoons. You will notice in your stools if you're getting too much of this. I won't say any more about it than that, but if you're getting too much, back down, go back down a half a teaspoon and see how that does for you. The ginseng tincture, again, use that energy map. Find out the times of day that you're dipping. Up to 3 times a day, you can take this ginseng tincture 1 hour before that dip happens. And what you'll do is you'll take this tincture and you'll do like 20 to 30 little drops under your tongue. And then you will hold it there for about a minute or 2 and then swallow it. But it gets into your bloodstream quicker if you hold it under your tongue. Okay? It may burn a little bit, may feel a little bit weird. If that's a problem, let me know, but it shouldn't be a big deal. The next one is the teas, and I've given you lots of choices there. Again, you'll want to do this every day on a consistent basis. Mid-morning or mid-afternoon would be good times to do it. These are energizing teas, so don't do them right before bed. It doesn't really make sense. Do them at a time when energy would be helpful. Even first thing in the morning is also good. I didn't list this, but another good one is to do warm lemon water first thing in the morning. It has a lot of detoxifying benefits and energizing benefits and also immune protection benefits. And it's really simple. All you do is heat some water and squeeze some lemon in there and stir it up, drink it down. It's actually really nice, even though it seems like it would be sour. Like a quarter of a lemon, the juice of a quarter of a lemon is just about right. Okay, and the Epsom salts we've talked about. You want 1 cup of Epsom salts in your warm bath water, and you want to be in the bath 20 to 30 minutes. You want to really soak in it, not just dip and get out. You can even get ones that have added essential oil, but don't just add your essential oil right into your bath water because it doesn't disperse well in water. It needs to be diluted with oil, or if that's added in the process of making the essential oils, that has happened. They've used an oil, or in the process of making the Epsom salts, then they've used oil and it's fine, but don't just drop oil into your bath water, okay? All right, essential oils. I'm going to send you guys a list of different ways that you can use these. There are lots of ways. I have one of those oil diffusers, and I really like to do it that way. But you can also just add it to coconut oil. You can also put oil in like a cup of water and just let it kind of gently diffuse into the room. You can buy kind of a ring that goes on a light bulb that you can add oil to. There are lots of options, so I'll send you a list of those. But it's just another way that you can give your body some support in getting that natural circadian rhythm back and having that good energy throughout the day. Okay, if you have some time to write or journal, these would be good questions to think about and kind of contemplate before we meet, because really what's going to make the difference in this program is, 1, you stepping up and doing the items that I give you to do, because what you engage in is what means you'll get something out of it. I mean, obviously, like, the more you engage, the more you get out of it. But also, if you have some clear ideas of what you're hoping for and what you're trying to change, that really helps you to focus your attention. So ask yourself why you want this energy. What is it that you want this energy for? Is it your family? Is it your work that's meaningful to you? Is it something that you really want to do or accomplish in your life? So think that through, because that will be motivating for you to remember that in those hard moments when you really want to eat cheese or whatever. Another thing is to think about what energizes you. Really list out, even small things can be things that energize you, because we want those things, we want to add those things more and more into your life, so that we can figure out, you know, what really helps, and then what things are draining you or taking up a lot of your thinking and your energy and your just emotional energy as well. And then thinking about what change you hope to see by the end of this program. I'd really love to hear that answer from you when we talk. That helps me understand what your expectations are and what you really want to focus on. So think about these things and really clarify why you're here, and build some self-awareness with this as well. So that's the week 1 checklist. Please contact me if you have any questions or thoughts or concerns, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Remember, I do have this birth. My sister is having a baby any day, so if I am out of pocket for a little while, that is why. But I will try to stay as much in touch as possible through the next couple days. All right.